J'ai encore oublié d'allumer mon micro. Bon, je vais répéter. Bon matin tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Good morning everybody. We're about to start the top 64 warm-ups and battles. On va partir les réchauffements et les battles du top 64. Donc on y va tout de suite. On s'en va à la caméra à l'instant. Donc on y va, c'est parti. Let's go, guys. 10 minutes. Phil, t'es prêt? On passe ça à l'instant. C'est les warm-ups. C'est parti. 10 minutes. Let's go, 10 minutes.
All right, practice is over. Pull them off. Pull them off. Get them in the chute. Oh. All right, guys. If you need to change your battery, do so right now or shut your car off. Hey, can we fix the tire? Alex. You want to change it? It's right there.
Hey Dave. Dave, tu peux-tu aller chercher du tape jaune, s'il te plaît?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the North American Champion! Wow. Damn, that whistle is louder than me. Well, if you folks don't already know who I am, my name is Misak Tarosian, aka the voice of SDS. We are going to have a fun, action-packed event. But before we get into the fun sideways action, I'm going to need some help to hype up this crowd. Now, some of you might be familiar with my tactics. So, if everyone can please prepare your vocals for this special moment. Hey-oh!
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 Hey-oh! Hey-oh! Hey-oh! Hey-oh! Hey-oh! That's how we kick the season out, folks. Woo! Right. Before we now start the action, I'm just going to adhere to the viewers at home and show them what exactly we're doing out here. First, we are going to start by this wonderful gate here. The lights are going to go 3, 2, 1, and go with the green. Then we're going to do a little bit of a chicane, manji, however you want to call that little snake move, and hit this X mark right here before the initiation point. Get all the angle and style you want from this point in order to get into the inside clipping zone. Make sure your bumper does not hit that cone or else points are gone. Now, you're then going to follow from that inside clip from the X to this beautiful outside zone riding this wall. Make sure you don't clip that wall. Then you're going to continue as you scoot along to this X, followed by this nice little transition point. Flick nicely into this X mark. Now we're going to go around to here. Obviously, we are just making sure that our cars are in check and in proper order, and then going into this outside zone right here. Once we follow through there, we then line up to this next X point with the line of the track, followed by our second inside clipping zone. Now, this is where things can get a bit tricky, folks, because this is known as the danger zone. You could either clip the front of your car here, or, if you're unfortunate enough, clip the rear of your car here. That should make entertaining factors at the folks at home, not entertaining for the drivers here. But we're here to create some hype and excitement. So, if you were able to get through the danger zone safely, we will then kindly go to this X point, followed by the final inside clipping zone to show off next to our judges here, and of course, add some style and angle to that final point. Now, with that being said, I hope that this group of our drivers is ready, because the first battle up is going to be, as I try to find the people through my list here, that is the zone. Yes, so we're going to have in the lead, Yannick versus Benjamin. So Yannick, you're in the lead. Benjamin, you're in the chase. Let's give a round of applause to our drivers lining up. On second thought, it's just going to be one driver. And
we have a buy run first.
Oh, it's Papu that has the buy run? Oh, never mind. Papu, you get to send us off for this very first time. So, ladies and gentlemen, please hype up my man, Papu! All right. Whenever you judges are ready, go ahead and start up the light gate. And that car should not be there in the chase. It's just a buy run.
Papu, attention à Byron, des fois il est agressif. Non, mais attention, Byron, des fois passe au lieu du gars. Là. Ah, laisse faire.
Sometimes I have no idea what goes on as an MC. But obviously the judges and everybody else is in control of this. So, whenever the judges are ready to send him off, Papu, you will go ahead and put on a show for us. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come stand over here by the media center so I know exactly what's going on.
T'es prêt, Papu?
And here we go. Lights are underway as Papu is going to send off his buy run. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, he qualified with a very high point lead in the 90s. Ooh, a little bit of a wall tap, but that's okay. He's just feeling out his car, even though he's by himself right now, but he's going to put on an amazing show as he goes across the line. Wow. Very nice job, Papu, with that line on. Now, pressure is on. The pressure might be a little bit on. Okay, so now, with the buy run gone, are we ready for our first battle, folks? All right, let's have Yannick at the lead line and Benjamin in the chase. But please hold off until the lights go and our judges are ready. All right, it looks like we are ready to go. So judges, whenever you're ready, go ahead and flash the lights. And the lights.
You ready, guys?
Here we go, folks. Our first battle for the North American Championship Elite Drip Shop Anniversary 5. Here we go with Yannick in the lead, doing a very nice job. There seems to be a little bit of proximity issue between Benjamin, but he is catching up quite quickly. Does tap that inside clipping zone, but he has thankfully caught up very quickly. Yannick unfortunately clips that inside clipping zone as both drivers go across the line. A little bit rough for that first portion of the battle. Uh-oh. I think we have a little bit of a driver's blockage. We're going to have to probably reroute these drivers so they can go around. Go through the tire zone over here where the flags are. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense because obviously if we look over here to the left where the drivers and some of the fans are standing, you can see all the cars are lined up over there. So now we're going to swap sides with Benjamin in the lead and Yannick in the chase. And we're just going to wait for Anthony to hopefully not slip off the track. Okay. He is off track. And we are ready to go. Here we go now, folks, with Benjamin in the lead. Followed by Yannick in the chase. Wow, Yannick is absolutely on it in the chase position. Close up that proximity quite nicely. Benjamin is giving him a phenomenally line. Does miss that X right there, but he is going to drag it out nicely to that outside zone. Makes no contact with that inside clipping zone as they go into the danger zone. Misses all of the wall and clears it nicely as they go across the line. Nice job in the second portion of that battle. Whew, things are getting hot over there. Obviously, this kind of driving can be intense to some people, so sometimes you just got to shake out those nerves and make sure that you are in check. Because if you're not in check, that driving could go south. And now
Yannick Savard pass. Yannick Savard is the winner.
Who's the winner one more time?
Yannick Savard.
Yannick is the winner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Yannick is going to be moving on. Up next to the second battle, we have Matthew Pittman in the lead, followed by Anthony Susi. Is it Susi or Saucy? Saucy? Yeah, because he's going to be absolutely throwing down a saucy run. All right, I'm just going to wait for the media team to get set up. All right, and judges, whenever you're ready, go ahead and flash the lights. And the lights. There we go. And now we're off. Matthew in the lead, followed by Anthony in the chase. Very nice job by Matthew right now, doing a phenomenal lead job. It looks like Anthony has caught up. Wow, looks like he mimicked angle some there. Now we go for the inside zone. Ooh, a little bit of trouble in the chase position. A bit of contact on that wall. This is going to set him back. Oh, and Anthony shuts his car down, unfortunately. But Matt Pittman is going to go across the line quite cleanly. A little bit unfortunate what happened in the chase position, but hopefully Anthony can pull off an amazing lead run. I know Matt is a bit of an aggressive driver, so he's going to put on a show in the chase position. All right, cars look like they're in position. And the lights are down, and away they go with Anthony in the lead, Matt in the chase. Good initiation. Whoa, a little bit of a decel there by Anthony so far, but now he's picking up the pace. Matt is backing off and applying that pressure when needed. Smooth through that outside zone into the danger zone. No contact by the wall this time on both drivers. Here we now go into that inside zone. Wow, getting close to that inside clip and across the line. Nicely done.
Matthew Pittman is the winner.
Matthew's going to be moving on. Good job, Matt. Up next for our third battle is going to be Trevor versus Shady. Trevor, you lead. Shady, you chase. Honestly, Trevor has one of my favorite cars out here because that thing looks terrific. Scale and looks awesome. Shady as well has a beautiful looking Nissan as well. And now I've been given the thumbs up to get this party going. So judges, flash the lights. And the lights. There we go. Okay, folks, here we go. Trevor in the lead, Shady in the chase position. Wow, an aggressive start by Trevor already. Ooh, it looks like we're losing a little bit of ground from Shady in the rear of the chase. But Trevor's going to put on a phenomenal show. Wow, getting close to that outside zone, looking good. It looks like Shady is now catching up, diving in quite nicely into that inside zone. And now both drivers have made it safely across the line. Whoop, looks like a little bit of understeer happened back there. But Shady's got his car back in control as he's going into the lead position with Trevor in the chase. All right, let's see what happens when we swap both drivers on the sides. And here we go with Shady in the lead and Trevor in the chase. Wow, Trevor is already on it from the initiation point, keeping very close. Oh, unfortunately, there is a major wall tap from Shady, but Trevor's going to keep his pace off just so that he doesn't collide into the lead driver. Hopefully we're going to clean it up quite nicely in the danger zone. No contact so far from all these drivers that have participated. A little bit of a last-minute wall tap. Very nice job by both drivers. But I believe the judges have a decision made. And is the decision coming now?
Trevor's the winner.
And there it is, folks. Trevor is going to be moving on. Up next, we have Richard versus Martin. Richard in the lead and Martin in the chase. So far, we've had pretty decent battles, folks. And now we're going to see what Richard and Martin are going to do. So far, Richard has a pretty good line right now. Whoa, it almost seems like we have a little bit of an issue with Martin in the chase. But he is going to clean up his act in that chase position and get on Richard's door. Richard is giving him that lead line, but will Martin catch up? Ooh, it looks like he will catch up by tapping that inside cone. A little bit of a gap in between the drivers. And now they're both going to reset with Richard in the chase position and Martin in the lead. All right, now that we got both drivers in their position, judges, go ahead and send them on the lights. Here we go. A nice jump. Oop. Restart. We got a little bit excited with Martin there at the lead line, jumping it right before the green went down. In case the viewers at home, what the heck just happened? Woo! Richard, that was smooth. Like I said, folks at home, we're here to entertain. Okay, drivers must wait for the green light to go if they're in the lead position. There we go. Now we have a clean start. And
Restart.
I backtracked myself. We didn't get a clean start. Oh. So we have 2 restarts from one driver, correct? So if it happens again, hopefully it doesn't, because we want to see a clean battle. All right, it's a smooth, clean exit as both drivers go into this portion of the battle with Martin in the lead and Richard in the chase. Martin's going to transition nice and smoothly. Richard is keeping it back and now back on the chase position, closing up the proximity. Keeping a nice and fair game, playing it safe. Here we now go for that final zone. Nicely done by Martin on that outside zone, and Richard following him nice and closely. Nice job by both drivers. Judges are now going into the decision about who is moving on. And I'm not too sure because from down below, I can't quite see.
Richard Ballin is the winner.
And Richard is going to be moving on. Nice job, Richard. Nice job, Martin. All right, up next we have Adam versus Kerry. Adam, you are going to be in the lead. Kerry, you will be in the chase. Adam. Oh, there's his car. Kerry's in the chase. Adam's in the lead. So it would be the other way. Yep. Black car on the left side and the right side, the tan car. Perfect. Okay. Drivers, you look like you're set. Judges, whenever you're ready, go ahead and send them. Here we go. Adam Torres with a safe and clean start. Very nice job in that initiation. Kerry is following suit. Woo! The pressure is on for this battle. Here we go for a interesting transition. Uh-oh, Kerry's going to cut the course, unfortunately. But he's back on that quarter panel. Adam is giving him a solid lead line as they now go through that final zone. Kerry putting on that pressure. Wow! Adam, that was fantastic. Great job, Kerry. Great job putting out pressure. Oh! And we have major bumper contact in the driver's pit lane. Listen, I know you just got back from California, but that doesn't mean you have to drive like a California person. Boom! Good night, folks. I'll be doing comedy stand-up. Not really. I'm terrible. Also, word of advice, we're now finaling out the last group for the yellow. So, green group, make sure you have your batteries and cars ready to go because we only have 2 battles left. So, if you have a green wristband, make sure your car is set and ready to go. Okay? Now, with that little announcement, we now have Carrie in the lead with Adam in the chase. So, drivers, if you're ready, judges, we're going to go ahead and send them. Adam getting a little bit of a head start. As a chase driver, you're allowed to jump the light in order to catch up to a fast driver, but it looks like Adam is already catching up. Carrie putting down a good lead line so far. Adam's coming back to apply that pressure. Carrie's going absolutely wide on the angle right now. Here they go into the danger zone, keeping it smooth and safe. Here we now go into that final zone. Unfortunately, there is a contact from that inside clip, but he does a very nice job in that outside zone. Nice battle. Very nice battle. Both drivers did exceptionally well. There was a little bit of a mix-up and confusion on that last zone. Or not the last zone, but that inside clip right there where we cut the track. And as word of advice, like I said to the live stream before, you are not allowed to tap those inside cones because if you do, that is major deduction on your run. So if you want to keep it spicy, get close, but not too close.
Adam's the winner. Adam's the winner.
Adam is going to be moving on. Very nice job, Adam. Up next to bat, we have Yan versus Joey. Yan, is it Yan or Jan? Jan? Okay, Jan. Sorry, folks, I normally can confuse pronunciation of names, so if I do mispronounce your name, don't hurt me. I still want to give it a chance and show that I prove and care. So, Jan, you're going to be in the lead, and Joey's going to be in the chase. We're not going to send them just yet. We're just waiting for the live stream to do some corrections, so do not send them off yet. This will give the driver some time to relax, shake it off, and get mentally prepared for the next battle coming up. So please stand by, folks. We are still standing by, folks, but as we are here, make sure that you are giving all of these drivers a round of applause and hyping them up for some amazing driving. As this is the RC Drifting World, we want to make sure that all of our drivers are encouraged and having a fantastic time. Oh, hold on. Alex has an important announcement to make. You want to say that into the microphone again? Huh? Huh? Alex is trying to make Elite Drift Shop go bankrupt, and we cannot have that. But we are now ready to send it. So judges, go ahead and flash the lights. Here we go. Wow, a little bit of an aggressive start from Joey. But Jan has a very nice initiation. Whoa, going a little bit sideways there in the chase position, Joey. That's okay. He's going to clean himself up and catch up to Jan. Jan is throwing down an absolutely magnificent line in that Toyota Supra. Ooh, getting close to that danger zone, especially the last part of that danger zone. Ooh, there is a small wall tap from Jan. But there is a major gap between him and Joey. So let's see what happens when we swap drivers. And when I say swap drivers, I mean the position, because Jan led, now he'll chase. And Joey chased. Now Joey will lead. I know I'm very confusing sometimes, so bear with me, folks. All right. We got drivers in their positions. So, judges, whenever you're ready, go ahead and send them. A good start. Looks like Jan has the upper hand in speed and power. Ooh, Joey's going to throw it massively wide. I thought for sure he was going to that wall, but clearly Joey has control of his car and is putting on a fantastic show. Just look like he drops a tire on that outside zone, but he's keeping a clean and consistent line, looking good. Jan is there in the chase position, absolutely applying that pressure. Wow. A good second half to that battle. That was beautiful. And now we wait for the judge's decision.
Yann Latreille is the winner.
Very nice job. Okay, here to wrap up this portion of the yellow zone, we have Raphael versus Brian. Raphael, you're in the lead. Brian, you're in the chase. We're not going to send him just yet. Okay. I've got the thumbs up. Do I have the thumbs up from the drivers over there? All right, judges, go ahead and send them. Here we go, folks. The last battle for the yellow zone. Make some noise as Raphael is sending it in the lead position with Brian in the chase. Brian is going to have to speed up and catch up, which he looks like he is. Raphael is playing a very nice job in that lead position. Watch out for the danger zone, folks. Keeping it nice and easy. Whew. I thought that was going to be the end of Brian's car in that wall right there, but no, he keeps it clean and safe. All right, let's now swap sides. Brian, you'll be in the lead, and Raphael, you'll be in the chase. Very nice portion for that first battle, but now that we swap sides, let's see what Brian will do in the lead and what Raphael will do in the chase. So, judges, go ahead and send them. All right. With a good, clean start, here we go with Brian in the lead, Raphael in the chase. Raphael's going to keep it a little bit closer, but Brian is going to give him that solid lead line. Ooh, looks like almost there was a little bit of a checkup. The motors are going sky high from boost to brake. Here we go. Cleared that danger zone quite nicely into the inside clipping zone. No contact with the cone. Here we go for that outside zone and across the line. Very nicely done. All right, judges, who's going to be moving on into the top 32? I await your answer. And still awaiting. In the meantime, if you have a green wristband, make sure you are on track and ready to go. Just don't start driving yet. Just have your car on, be on the side of the track, and ready to go. And we're still waiting.
Raphael is the winner.
Raphael is going to be moving on. All right, Raphael, you are going to be moving on to the top 32. All right, for the folks at home, we are now going to be warming up the green group. So, drivers that have a green wristband, make sure you are on track and ready to warm up for your portion of the battles coming up. We'll be right back.
Okay, practice is. Est-ce que quelqu'un pourrait juste enlever la gate doucement, juste pour pas qu'on la brise, s'il vous plaît? Merci beaucoup. Practice is over. Practice.
Off your cars, check your batteries, and be ready to report back for your battles. So if you're just wrapping up the finish line, very nicely done. If your batteries are good, stay on the track. If not, go ahead and quickly change them out because we are about to throw down for Group Green, or as I like to call it, Double G. All right, let's speed this process up, folks. Make sure your cars are out of the way and amongst the drag strip over here. Let's park them up. Let's park them up quickly. Because our first driver, it's actually going to be a bye run. It's going to be Joshua B. So, Joshua B, whenever you have your car set, go ahead and report to the lead part of the track because you got yourself a bye run. What do we got with all these cars over here? And why are the cars parked? Guys, we got to make sure we're in this drag strip. We can't have anybody on track. So if you're in Group Green, pull off into this zone over there. Oh, Val's got it? Okay. Good job, Val. Thank you for covering. Oh, Joshua, where's your car? Josh, we're waiting for your car. I don't see it at the line. Sorry about this, folks. We're still just heading up here. Make sure that our drivers are set. Make sure the cars are in the correct positions. And then we'll get underway with Joshua's bye run. So, just hang tight for one more second as Val gets all the cars situated.
Val, 22 est pas là.
Man, y'all are making poor Val run around here and setting up your cars. And Adam, thank you for your help. All right, sorry about that little confusion, folks. We were setting up the cars. Hey, by the way, give Val a round of applause for setting up the cars. Thank you, Val, very much. You are greatly appreciated to get this show on the road. All right, without further ado, I'm just going to double check nothing is on track. Okay, we're good. So, without further ado, yes, Alex? Oh, I'm going to fix the tire wall temporarily very quickly on this side. And we'll see if I just throw myself, because I don't want the shoes on the track. We're just going to stretch out here and line it up exactly. All right, sit-up time.
What an athlete.
Ooh. Okay, now that I'm back up again, we're now going to send Joshua on his bye run. So, judges, whenever you're ready, hit the lights. Here we go, Joshua in that Ford Mustang. Make some noise as we go into the Double G group. Here we go with the outside zone. Very nicely done into the X. A smooth transition into this outside portion. Nicely done. Good on the line into that inside zone. Here we go into the danger zone. Joshua's going to keep it clean, sending it all the way outside into that outside zone. Wow. Very nicely done, Joshua. That is some expert driving there. Okay, with that bye run out of the way, I'm going to need Marc-Andre versus Bruno. Marc-Andre, you are going to be in the lead. Bruno, you are in the chase. Ooh, we got the golden super and the white 180. Two decent looking bodies and very decent drivers. So, now that we are ready for the first battle of the green group, judges, light them up. Here we go for the first battle, folks, between Marc-Andre and Bruno. Wow, Marc is going to be absolutely sending it wild in that Toyota Supra. Here comes Bruno in that 180 SX. Keeping it clean, keeping it consistent. There is a little bit of gapage from Bruno, but he is going to catch up to Marc. Wow! Marc getting a little bit too close to that danger zone, being pushed all the way outside into the craziness. Gentlemen, not where you want to be. You got to back it up. Unless you got an AccuVance, you ain't going to get there too soon enough. Yeah, just a note for all drivers, you're not going to be going back into the drag strip over here. You're going to be immediately hanging right and back to the starting line.
Donc, quand vous revenez de la battle pour la deuxième run, revenez par la piste et non par le passage dans...
Thank you, Sebastian, for the translation. All right.
I messed up, but it's okay.
Hopefully he said something good about me. If not, I don't mind. Anyway, let's move on to now Bruno in the lead with Marc in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, go ahead and send them. Here we go, Bruno in the lead. Marc in the chase, a great start by both drivers. Wow, Bruno has a clean line going into this first portion of the zone. Marc is giving him a great chase. Good proximity too, matching and mimicking angle. Oh my goodness. Ooh, getting a little bit frenzy. Wow, Marc really likes getting close into that danger zone wall and getting very close to Bruno. Nicely done. Wow, absolutely threw down for that second portion of the battle. Like I said, if you have good-looking cars, expect some good driving. Honestly, there were a few things on both ends from both drivers, so hopefully the judges will come to a conclusion to figure out who is moving on. In the meantime, I'm going to walk over here because my OCD is kicking in and fix the tire wall. I know it's going to be kicked over and over again, but it's just something for me to do to pass the time. And now we patiently wait for the moment of truth of who's moving into the top 32, and it's going to be...
Bruno is the winner. Bruno,
Very
the winner.
Nice. Bruno's going to be moving on. All right, up next we have Christian versus Noah. Christian, you are going to lead. Noah, you will chase. Oh, yes, Christian, especially catered towards you. No 360s. But, still got to put on an amazing show during your battle. Yeah, I see you raising your eyebrows at me. All right, let's make sure we are all set. All right, looks good over here. Judges, are you good to go? All right. The lights are off, and away we go. Christian is falling asleep at the line, it seems. Oh. My bad about that. All right, so I'll make sure my script is drivers ready, so that way everybody is ready. Okay. All right, drivers are now definitely ready as we go off with a flying start with Christian in the lead. Noah in the chase. There is a bit of contact with that first inside clipping zone, but Noah's going to absolutely throw down some impressive angle. Wow, beautiful job through that outside zone. Noah is getting very close on the proximity. Woo, keeping it off the walls through that danger zone. Goes a little bit sideways and gets some understeer, but Christian and Noah are going to drive safely across the line. Sorry for that little bit of confusion before, drivers. I will make sure everybody is ready, because we don't want drivers asleep at the wheel. Or if you need a moment. Okay, now we have Noah in the lead with Christian in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Aha, there we go. Judges, go ahead and send them. Watch the lights, drivers. Here we go. A great start from Noah. Never mind, we're going to have to go back. Sometimes I predict if it's going to be a great start, and then I'm cut off immediately just by saying no. Okay. Now that we're reset, drivers, make sure you have a clean exit. So, we ready again? All right, judges, watch the lights. Remember, slow and steady. A very nice clean start from Noah. Wow, absolutely going fast. Unfortunately, a little bit too fast, and his car is understeered. Christian had backed off in anticipation. Thank goodness he did not crash into the back of Noah, but Noah is now cleaning it up as he gives some nice angle through the danger zone. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too much, causing him to spin out, which means that the story might end there. But yes, give him a round of applause, folks. While it is intense up there, the drivers would love to have some appreciation
Christian's
from the audience.
the winner.
And
Christian,
with
the
Christian
winner.
moving on. Up next, we have Patrick versus, I know I've said this multiple times, I'm going to see if I can try to do it again, Luik. Hey, first time's a jar. Watch me mess up the next name, and then everyone's going to be like, boo. So I will be sure to not mess up any names. So Patrick, you're going to lead. Luik, you're going to chase. Oh, and I want to make sure we're all situated, nothing's in the way. Okay, drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Never mind, they're having a little play date up here talking to each other. Judges? If we're ready, everybody, watch the lights. Here we go with a good clean start with Patrick in the lead, Loic in the chase. Here we go with Patrick in that golden RX-7, followed by Loic in the GR86. Very nicely done, looking smooth on both ends. Whoop, there is a little bit of a gappage issue. A little bit of a tap on the cone, but Loic is going to catch up into this final zone as Patrick gives him a smooth lead line across the finish. Pat, you can go ahead and follow Loic. You already figured that out. You don't need me to tell you about directions. I am not a man you go for directions, let me tell you that. All right, now that we swap sides, Loic in the lead and Patrick in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Watch the lights. Here we go now with Loic in the lead, Patrick in the chase. Here we go. Ooh, there is a major wall tap and a cone touch. But the story's not yet over, and until the drivers cross the finish line. Unfortunately, the finish line might have ended there for Loic, but the actual finish line is coming up very shortly. And until the drivers cross that finish line, the battle will be concluded. Can we have someone replace the cone? Someone replace the cone. Unless I'm going to run across and then slip on my back, which I don't want to do right now. But we have Andy from Team Endless.
Pat is the winner.
Fixing the cone.
Pat,
Thank you very
the
much.
winner.
And Pat is going to be moving on. Up next, we have Chris D versus Sitil, right? Sitil? Sital? See? You guys can boo me. I told you if I get it wrong on the second one, I'd be wrong. Okay. Well, now that we have everybody ready, drivers, are you set? Judges, are you ready? All right, everybody watch the lights. Here we go with Christy in the lead, followed by Sital in the chase. Never mind, we're going to restart, stop. And someone fix the cone. Again, thank you, Andy. I was about to say, if you're about to hop that entire garage, the P-towel is not something you want to land on in socks. Okay, drivers, remember, as the lead, do not make contact with the walls or the driver before the initiation line. Okay, drivers, we ready again? Judges, watch the lights, everybody. Okay, are we getting a clean start this time? Yes, we are. Very nicely done by Chris in the lead, followed by Sital in the chase. Wow, Chris is throwing down a nice lead line right now. Sital is trying to get some angle. Remember what we were talking about, Sital. The more throttle, the more angle you got. Chris is absolutely throwing down some major angle at the moment in the lead. Putting on a fantastic show. And now, Sital, you get to put on a show in your lead run. Chris, you're in the chase. That was a really nice job, Chris. That was absolute phenomenal angle over there. Okay, we have now swapped the positions. So, drivers, we ready? Judges, ready? Watch the lights, everybody. Okay, the green light is out. Sital with a very clean start. Ooh, Chris, watch out. Don't become too aggressive just yet. Sital is trying to find the line as he goes around the course. Chris is going to back off to let Sital find his ground on the track. It looks like Sital is finding his ground through the danger zone. He is straightening up, unfortunately, and goes a little bit too wide. Chris is now going to swap positions with him, though, as both drivers finish across the line.
Chris is the winner. Chris the winner.
is going to be moving on. Good job, Sital. All right. Before we get into our next battle, drivers, if you have an orange wristband, get your cars ready because you're going to be next in the few battles. So, orange wristband drivers, go get your cars ready.
J. Henry is the leader. Just switch the cars.
Jay, yes, Jay is in the lead. Dominique, you're in the chase. Okay. So, with that, drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go with a clean start from Jay in the lead, followed by Dominique in the chase. Ooh, looks like there's a little bit of a gap issue, but Dominique is caught up and is going to be on that rear bumper of Jay's, but Jay is unfazed as he goes into the danger zone. Let's see if both drivers will keep it clean. Yes, they will. Jay is absolutely throwing down some nice angle. Meanwhile, Dominique, taps the wall in the rear, unfortunately. That battle was starting to heat up, but towards the end, a little bit of an accident occurred. But let's see when we swap drivers onto their dedicated sides. If I start spacing out, that's definitely on me, folks. But now we have swap sides with Dominique in the lead and Jay in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Oh, hold. Who's the... Oh, Satal. We got to move your car up over here. Oh, that was a personal backup just right in front of the face of that car. Hey, listen, no hard feelings on the track, but everything off track, make sure we keep it clean and nice. We don't need any arguments or any fistfights breaking out at Elite Drift Shop. No fault? There was no fault on both drivers. It was something off track, folks, so do not worry. All right, now that we're cleaned up, let's go ahead and get these drivers ready. Judges ready. Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Dominique in the lead. Jay in the chase. Wow, Jay is already on top of Dominique in that chase position. But Dominique is going to give him... Ooh, looks like he cut a little bit of the back portion of that track there. But he's going to give him a solid lead line. Jay, however, is on that chase position like no tomorrow, mimicking and also perfect proximity. Very nicely done, Jay and Dominique.
Jay is the winner. Jay is the winner.
Jay is going to be moving on. Congratulations. You're going into the top 32, my friend. Up next, we have Brett versus Sebastian. But not the Sebastian next to me, the Sebastian up on the stand. I got to make sure I keep my Sebastians in check. And Anthony's. Thank you from the one applause from Christian to my left. Okay, let's see. Brett, you're in the lead. Sebastian in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Ready, drivers? Just making sure. Okay. Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Wow, an aggressive start and an unclean start. Go ahead and put it back. Remember, as the lead driver, you must be careful when entering that portion of the lane, so make sure you keep it clean and off the walls. All right, with that little reset, drivers, are we ready? Judges ready. Drivers, watch the lights. Okay, do we have a clean start? Yes, we do. Here we go. Brett throwing down a phenomenal lead line. Oh, almost looks like Sebastian was going to take that cone with him all the way around the course. But unfortunately, he let go of the cone at the last second. But he is absolutely throwing down a great chase. Whoa! Brett throwing down some huge angle, getting close to that inside clipping zone. Holy banana cakes. That was insane, Brett. Wonderful, wonderful. Just throwing out the rear end all the way across that finish line. Woo! Like I said, folks, we have some expert drivers out here, and the show is just about to get started. Oh, yes. Also, if you have an RC drift car, don't try this in your hardwood floors. You do not want your mom screaming at you. This is a personal story, by the way. You guys signed the waiver. Yes, and you signed the waivers. All right. Let's now swap sides. Sebastian in the lead. Brett in the... Ooh, Brett's already starting to jump at the line. We didn't even call go yet. He's ready. He is very ready. So, drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Watch the lights, everybody. All right, let's see Sebastian throw down a lead line, followed by Brett giving a close proximity chase. Whoa, seems a little bit of James Deaning, as Alex is calling it. But he is now not James Deaning. Nope, a little bit of James Dean action. But now he is parallel. A beautiful transition as they go into the danger zone. Wow. Mimicking angle, keeping it clean off the inside clip. Woo! Getting a little bit feisty towards the end. Wow. Both drivers definitely have driven with one another multiple times because that driving was absolutely phenomenal. A little bit of aggressive towards the end, but still phenomenal driver on both ends. And Remy ready for their battle. So, Alex, you're in the lead. Remy, you're in the chase. Just remember, we're still awaiting for Brett and Sebastian's decision. I was just getting them up. I was just talking with Sebastian behind the table, not Sebastian over there. Might be a one more time prediction. I don't know. If the viewers
One
at
more
home
time.
Think, oh! No way! What a good call, Sebastian, to my right. All right, so before we get the orange group going and the last battle going, we're actually going to run this battle between Brett and Sebastian one more time. So, Brett, you're going to be in the lead. Sebastian, you're going to be in the chase. So if you're not battling, don't drive your car on the track just yet. But if you're done, make sure you pull it off and out of the way. Where is... Oh, we were still organizing everybody standing up. Brett, you're in the lead, and Sebastian, you're in the chase.
Orange group, please wait to go on the deck, please.
Sorry about that, folks. We're still just setting up for this one more time battle. This is the first one more time battle of the top 64. Usually, if the viewers at home are watching and listening, a one more time battle means the judges couldn't come to a decision and you need to watch that battle, well, one more time. Okay, I think the drivers, are you guys ready over there? Never? Well, I'll wait until you're ready. Judges, are you ready up here? Everybody, watch the lights for this one more time battle. Here we go. Ooh, reset. It was a little bit of a tap, but hey, the judges up there are very precise about making contact. But they want to make sure you guys are having a phenomenal start, not one where you crash off the line at first. Okay, now that we've reset, drivers ready, judges ready, judges ready, and the lights are ready to go, and it's a smooth, clean start. Here we go with Brett in the lead, Sebastian in the chase. Sebastian going for that inside zone yet again in the chase position. Brett is going to give him a solid lead line as we go all the way through. Wow. Sebastian throwing out some major angle in the chase position. He needs to catch up to Brett. Brett is throwing down huge amounts of angle as he goes into that inside to outside. Nice little wall tap back there. Nice little wall tap. Now let's swap sides. Get the cone reset, please. Thank you, Val, yet again. Dang, I had no idea he had kicked it out that far from the cone's position. Okay, now we swap sides with Sebastian in the lead and Brett in the chase. So drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody, watch the lights. Here we go for the second portion of this battle with Sebastian in the lead, Brett in the chase. Hopefully we can call a winner after this one more time battle. Here we go through this zone. Very nice job by Sebastian in the lead. Brett is going to give him a wide proximity, but it looks like Sebastian does make contact with that wall. But Brett is going to be applying that pressure in the chase as they go into the final zone. Whoa! Brett wanted some of that bumper action. He went for it towards that final zone.
Brett is the winner. Brett,
And
the
Brett
winner.
is going to be moving on. Fantastic job, Brett. You got a good-looking car and good driving. Okay, here is the final battle for the green group. It is going to be between Alex in the lead with Remy in the chase. Also, drivers, if you have an orange wristband, be ready to go. Just make sure you're not in the way of our drivers up here. Also, what were you saying before, Alex? Lavasar. Everybody say Lavasar. It's like a title card. I love it. All right. With that being said, track is in good condition. Drivers, are we ready? Judges, oh, hold on. Judges are not ready yet. Oh, hold on. Looks like this final zone out here needs to be fixed. If someone could just nicely put it back in its position. Merci. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Is that thank you very much? Aha, I'm learning French, folks. See, when you come to Canada, you get a little bit of a French lesson. All right, judges, are we now ready? Judges? Okay, just making sure. I'm deaf, so I can barely hear half the time. All right, everybody, watch the lights. Okay, looks like we got a good start with Alex in the lead. Remy in the chase. Wow. Remy is hunting him down in that chase position. But Alex is unfazed as he goes into this outside portion of the zone. Wow, whoa! Remy throwing out a roundhouse and also taking the cone with him because, I don't know, cars like cones for some reason. But both drivers now make it safely and cleanly across the line. Why do I feel like there's hidden magnets in the front of these cars' bumpers? Because that cone should not go with them all the way. Just saying, just saying.
C'est cool que t'as mis un bumper, Alex. C'est cool que t'aies remis un bumper en avant.
Lavasar. All right, now we swap sides.
Tabarnak.
I have no idea what he said, but obviously got a kick out of everybody else. All right, Remy is now in the lead with Alex in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. All right, here we go. Remy in the lead, Alex in the chase. Ooh, Remy looks like he was fighting his car for a little bit there, but he's got it under control. Wow, getting close to that line. He did not drop those tires yet. Alex is in there in the chase position, having very nice proximity as they both go into the danger zone. Remy's going to give it some sideways crab walking as he goes into that final zone, keeping it clean. Alex applying that chase pressure very nicely. All right, and the decision is judges.
Lavasar.
Lavasar is going to move on to the top 32. All right, now, folks, the green group is gone, and bringing in orange is the new green. No? No one knew that show? Just me? Okay. Well, if you have an orange wristband, make sure you're on the track. We're about to get your practice set up. Don't start driving. Anthony, bring it back. What? I see what you mean by that.
On y va pour la pratique. Let's go.
Because your listening skills are not listening. Send it for the orange
Do we say
practice
it in
group.
other language?
We'll be back in 10 minutes, folks.
La pratique est terminée. Practice is over.
All right, pull them off, pull them off. Make sure your cars are set and ready to go for the orange group. Get ready to throw down. For this group, we're actually starting off with a battle and not a buy run this time. And this battle is going to be between Andre and Fred. Andre, you're going to lead. Fred, you will chase. But in the meantime, we're going to get these cars set up and ready to go. Oh, it's Pat first. Oh, so what board am I looking at half the time? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Never mind, Pat. You're going to be giving us that buy run. So I misspoke. We are starting off with a buy run. Chris. Whoever's got the golden S15, back it up.
Switch the car, please. Adrian is leading.
You don't go just yet. Sorry, Pat, you're going to have to wait for a little bit.
Sorry, it's a buy run.
Ooh, we got some lowrider action. All right, we now have all the cars set up, and without further ado, for the first buy run, and I thought it was going to be a battle, but our first buy run is going to be by Pat Daly from Team Endless. All right, Pat, you ready to start us off for the orange group? Judges? I don't know, we're like judging, but still, you want to be entertained at least. Hold on, we're waiting. Just don't throw a 360. Okay, are you ready now? No, he's wagging his finger at me. He said, This is what Alex did to me, folks. Nuh-uh. You didn't say the magic word. Nuh-uh. And I got the thumbs up, so Pat, watch the lights. Here we go. Pat from Team Endless. From Team Tandemonium, he's going to be throwing an absolutely beautiful lead line right now, even though there's no one in the chase position, but he is marking out the lead line that all drivers should be taking. Here we go now into the danger zone. He's going to be keeping it nice, throwing absolutely massive angle as that body rolls nicely across the line. Way to kick it off, Pat. Way to kick it off. Okay. Now with that bye run out of the way, it is time for the first battle of the Orange Group. It is Anniversary versus Fred. So Anniversary, aka Drift Girl, you're at the lead. Fred, you're in the chase. All right, looks like both cars are actually perfectly lined up. Very nicely done. All right, drivers, are you ready? Judges, ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Drift Girl in the lead. Fred in the chase. Wow, ooh, a little bit of aggressiveness from Fred. But Drift Girl is unfazed as they both go into the outside zone. Nicely done. Drift Girl's going to send it beautifully into the outside, into the danger zone. Fred is keeping his distance and now goes for a dive. A little bit of contact and a little bit of aggressiveness from both of these drivers. But both play it safe and make it exciting. All right, let's now swap sides with Fred in the lead and Drift Girl in the chase. Let's see if they line it up without any assistance. Ooh. And very nicely done. Oh, back it up, Fred. We need you at the line perfectly. Very nicely done. All right, now that both drivers are in their dedicated positions, drivers, we ready? Judges, are we ready? Watch the lights. Here we go with Fred in the lead. Restart. Never mind, we're not ready just yet, folks. Still got to make sure we get out of there clean, because remember, lead drivers, do not make contact with that little scale drift series wall and the yellow wall and with the chase driver. No contact before the line over there. All right. Are we ready now, drivers? Judges, are we ready? Watch the lights. Okay, is it going to be a clean start? Yes, it is. Drift Girl was a little bit aggressive out of the gate, but now backs off. Fred is going to be leading a decent lead line. Here comes Drift Girl now up in the chase position, closing up that gap quite nicely. Here we now go into the danger zone. Fred's going to keep it off the wall. Drift Girl is going to keep it on the line as both drivers now go across the line and in that outer zone. Nicely done by both drivers. Nerves are a little bit high. Stress is on the rise because, you know, you are performing in front of a huge crowd, so pressure is on. But then again, both drivers did a phenomenal job. But let's see who is moving on. Well, it seems like both judges, well, not both judges, there's more than two judges. All three judges are taking some time to make a decision. Normally this indicates either a one more time or something. I don't know, but it is a prediction. Don't quote me on
one more
that.
time.
Hey,
One more time.
see, what was I right? I was right. So folks at home, if you couldn't tell, anytime the judges take a little bit more than 2 seconds to make a decision, it's a one more time. Simple as that. Okay, let's now swap sides. We're now going to go for the one more time with Drift Girl in the lead and Fred in the chase. If you need a second, just shake it off, Drift Girl. You're okay. You're okay. All right. Are you guys ready? Judges, are we ready? Watch the lights, everybody, for the one more time battle. Here we go. Clean start from Drift Girl. Fred is absolutely crushing it in the chase position right now with that proximity and mimicking the angle. Drift Girl is giving him that beautiful lead line in that golden S15. Wow. Throwing out a beautiful backy in that reverse entry a little bit. Oh, but both drivers are keeping it aggressive and clean and across the line. Holy moly. That was intense. Oh my goodness. half the time I'm just bewildered, or not even bewildered, I don't even question it. I'm just shocked at how amazing that was. So if I can't keep up with the commentating, I do apologize. All right, now that we have both drivers swapped with Fred in the lead, Drift Girl in the chase, drivers, are you ready? Sebastian, we good? Okay. Judges, are we ready? Everybody watch the lights. This is not a battle you want to miss, folks. Because as we've seen in that first half of the battle, the pressure is on from Fred and Drift Girl. Here we go. Ooh, does touch the outside zone, but not fully deep into it. Both drivers are now going to go nicely through that outside zone into the inside clip. Here comes the danger zone. Will Drift Girl close up that gap? Yes, she will. A beautiful drive as she parks that car into that outside zone. Wow. 2 times the charm for sure. I do have your winner. Someone is driving an S15. Has a huge wing on the back. Both have huge wings, right? Okay, just wanted to make sure they're pretty even in size. Other than that, both drivers have, that's it on similarities.
Adrian is the winner.
Whoa! Very nice job. Drift Girl is going to be moving on. Up next, we have Brian versus Jonathan. Brian, you're in the lead. Jonathan, you're in the chase. All right, looks like the drivers are in their position. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, we ready? Everybody, watch the lights. Here we go. Brian with a really great start, followed by Jonathan in the lead. No, wait, I've misversed that. Here we go now. Beautifully done by Brian in the lead. Ooh, almost a little bit of a choke up there, but both drivers managed to get out there alive. Jonathan needs to clean up that gap in order to catch up to Brian in the lead. Got a little bit confused back there, unfortunately, but obviously you could tell who was leading, who was chasing. Now let's swap sides with Jonathan in the lead and Brian in the chase. All right, now that we have both drivers on their dedicated side, are we ready? Judges, are we ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Wow. Jonathan with a rocket of a start, followed up by Brian. Very nicely done. Ooh, a little bit of understeer from Jonathan's car. Brian is going to hold a smooth chase line behind Jonathan. Jonathan now gets back online into that inside zone. Wow, Brian getting close on that bumper transition in the danger zone. Beautifully done. Woo! Cutting it close. Brian getting a little bit aggressive in that chase position, but that was beautiful. Jonathan.
Brian's the winner.
With Brian moving
winner.
on. Jonathan, that was a good run, but Brian is going to be moving on. Up next, we have Tommy versus David.
I got nothing to say right now. That's all.
Tommy, you lead. David, you chase. Okay. Let's see here if we're ready to rumble. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, we ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go with Tommy in the lead. David in the chase. Wow, Tommy's absolutely sending it sideways. A perfect spoke too soon initiation. It is one little wall tap, but hopefully Tommy can clean it up. David's going to be applying that chase pressure right there. Beautiful dive as he keeps that proximity angled matched up as they both go across the line in that final zone. Wonderful job, guys. Really nicely done. Let's now swap sides with David in the lead and Tommy in the chase. So far, so good. We're having some amazing battles right now. I am definitely looking forward to what's going to happen and go down in the top 32, though. We looking good over there, Chris? All right, sweet. Let's see. It looks like Tommy is backing up to get an aggressive start. And with that being said, drivers, are we ready? Judges, are we ready? All right. Send him off with the lights. Here we go. Tommy with a really nice start. And here we go with David in the lead. Wow, both drivers are going aggressive so far. Ooh, a little bit of a tap, but that's okay. David's going to hold his line all the way through. Tommy's now going to follow him in that chase zone. Another contact from Tommy. He's now going to dive in. Will he make another contact? No, but he keeps it off as they both go across the line. A little bit of an aggressive bump from Tommy in the chase position, but David was able to hold his own line without any sort of incident. Is this another one of those times?
David's the winner. David's the winner.
Very nicely done. Up next, we have Anthony Torres, the SDS Season 5 champion, versus Kat from Elite Drift Shop. What? You don't want to be held as the Season 5 champion? Well, listen, you're versing Kat, right? Just make sure you go easy. Don't throw anything nasty, or else Sebastian will be giving you a death stare. All right. Well, with that being said, drivers, are we ready? Judges, we ready? All right. Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Anthony with a clean start. Kat in the rear needs to catch up. Wow, Kat going for a huge dive in order to catch up to Anthony. Anthony's giving her a smooth line all the way across the track, throwing out some massive angle in the outer zone. Here comes Kat catching up. Watch the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely done. Here we now go with that inside clip to the outside. A simple cut and dry lead run from Anthony. Kat did a very good job in the chase. Needed to close that gap a little bit. All right, now that we've swapped sides, we have Kat in the lead and Anthony in the chase. I got to make sure I say the right things, or else Sebastian will also give me a death stare. But Kat's a phenomenal driver, so of course the amazing talent is going to come naturally. So, drivers, are we ready? Judges, we ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. With a clean start from Kat. A nice manji. Unfortunately, it was into the wall. Anthony's now going to apply that chase pressure and play it safe. Kat has now cleaned up her line and looking good out there into that inside zone. Here we go now into the danger zone, keeping it fresh, keeping it hot as we go from the inside to the outside. Major angle and across the line. Nice job, Kat. Very nicely done, Anthony. Now, whoever makes the call, just be prepared. Be prepared.
Anthony's the winner. Bravo, Kat. C'est beau.
Anthony's going to be moving on. Yes, now he has to pay more. Anthony, you got to pay 10% more on parts now. No hard feelings, though. Just a harder price to pay. Up next, we have Devin versus Andrew. But before we get this battle undergo, Blue Group. If you have a blue wristband, which I'm looking at my own wrist, I have a blue wristband, so that means we will have to get set and ready. Also, do not climb the driver's stand podium. Line up over where that huge clock is and where Matt Pittman is. He will make sure you do not go on the driver's stand.
Groupe bleu, préparez-vous et attendez où il y a Matt Pittman, please. C'est notre bodyguard.
Thank you very much. All right, let's now get the battle between Devin and Andrew started. So, drivers, are we ready? Judges, are we ready? Everybody watch the lights. Wow, a bit of an aggressive start from Andrew in the chase. Here we now go with Devin in the lead. Very nicely done so far. Andrew is going to need to catch up in that chase position, but he is mimicking that angle quite nicely. Devin is throwing down a phenomenal lead line with that inside clip. Wow, beautiful dive and catch up from Andrew. Whoa, a little bit of confusion and got a little bit of a tap. Wow, things were getting heated on that last corner because that is the place to show off or the place to lose. But hopefully we have a deemed winner now that we've swapped sides with Andrew in the lead and Devin in the chase. Okay, now that we're all set, drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Andrew with a rocket of a start. Devin in the chase. Looks like he's about to catch up on that outside zone. Yes, he is. Whoa, throwing major angle, Andrew. Nicely done, keeping it in control and on the line at least. Devin is now caught up in the chase position. A beautiful mimic on that transition. Let's see if Devin will dive right in and get close to Andrew. Yes, he will, as they both go across the line. Nicely done, nicely done.
Devin is the winner.
Devin, very nicely done, is moving on. Up next, we have a second rare occurrence. We have another buy run. And that buy run is going to be run by Francis. And it looks like a golden R33, correct? Very nice. I like the color. All right. Are you ready, Francis, for your buy run? Judges, ready to send him off? Go ahead and everybody watch the lights. And here we go, Francis with his buy run. He's just going to take some time to casually go around the track or maybe even show off. There we go, that's some showing off with some huge angle right there. He's going to play it safe, going through all the zones, a little bit of a wall tap, didn't disrupt his car too much. Wow, got a little bit too close to the danger zone wall right there. He is going to tap that cone very disrespectfully and knock it down, but he is going to make it safely across the line.
Buy run is the winner. Buy run, the winner.
Yeah, we have a winner, and it's Francis. Thank you for the one person who clapped. Okay, the last battle for Group Orange. Before we actually get that battle started, could we have someone fix this cone over here by the final inside clip? Final inside clip, anybody? Oh, fine, fine. I'll walk over. I'm walking over. Never mind. Chris beat me, so I don't have to do it. I wasted a walk. I wasted time. And we're not here to waste time. We're here with precious time. Because now we have the battle between Brandon and Eric. So, the final orange group racers. Are you guys ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody, watch the lights. Here we go, Brandon in the lead, Eric in the chase. Brandon is going to have a really clean start. Eric is now slowly catching up in the chase position. There's going to be some applied pressure. Whoo, getting close on that transition. A little bit of gap, a little bit of angle back there. That's for sure from Brandon. But Eric's going to keep it clean and a bit off. He's now going to dive back into that inside zone, into the outside zone. Following Brandon all the way through. Let's now swap sides. With Eric in the lead, Brandon in the chase. All right. Now that both drivers are in their position. Up. Are we good? Yep. Looks like we're good there. All right. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Eric in the lead with a clean start. Brandon in the chase. Whoa! Eric thought this was a backy contest and went a little bit above and beyond and has now swapped positions with now Brandon in the lead and Eric's in the chase now. We're just watching this battle in replay from the last time. But Eric is going to give him a little bit of aggression in that chase position. But unfortunately, that little move is going to come at a cost. Well, judges, can I just get confirmation on who exactly won that battle?
Brandon is the winner. Brandon, the winner.
Just making sure. Brandon's going to be moving on. All right. If you have a blue wristband, please make your way to the driver's stand. That's including myself. And we'll now get started with the blue group practice. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
30 secondes pour le réchauffement. 30 seconds left for the warm-up.
Practice is over. La pratique est terminée.
Let's line up those cars, ladies and gentlemen. Yo! Thank you. Sorry, folks. As I am a commentator, I also double as a, what's the word I'm looking for? A driver. Where'd you put my shirt? Ah, okay. Thank you. All right, please stand by as we get all the cars lined up. So please stand by. Hopefully I won't sweat through this jacket by the end of the day. That is if I win my battle. If not, too bad, so sad.
Hey Will, attention à pas te faire passer par Byron, mon gars.
All right, we are almost lined up. Looks like we're slowly but surely getting there, because this, folks, is the last group before the top 32. Oh, and it turns out after this last top 64, we're going to get some nice, delicious hot chicken catered by yours truly, Elite Drift Shop. All right, Val, we set up on the cars? Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting off the blue group, El Presidente of Quebec, William! He is not only a rival of Anthony Torres, but also the King and President of Quebec. So, without further ado, Will, are you ready? Judges, are you ready to send him off? Let's do it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. William, last season's champion of SDS, the king of the TDB chassis and the iconic green and blue Toyota Supra. He's now putting on one heck of a show for his buy run right now, folks. And he knows how to play it a little bit risky in that danger zone and absolutely throw out some huge angle in that final zone. So if you go up against him, just know he is a force to be reckoned with. Zero. All right. Now for the first battle, we have Samuel versus Maxime B. Not Maxime L. We're going up against each other later, but Maxime B versus Samuel. So Samuel, you lead. Maxime B, you chase. All right, for the first battle of the blue group. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go, Maxime with a bit of a jump in the chase position. Restart. Never mind, it wasn't a good start. We had to clean it up, unfortunately. Remember, drivers, in the lead position, make no contact with any walls or any cars before that line by the blue and white flag. Or whatever that is. I can't tell from over here. Again, I'm blind, that's why I got glasses. All right, now that we've restarted, drivers, we ready? Judges ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go, another good launch from Maxime. But Samuel is going to be throwing it wild in the Ford Mustang. Both drivers got some decent proximity between each other. Samuel's going to throw a nice line all across that outer zone. Maxime is right there in the chase position. Is he going to go diving in? Yes, he is. Wow, both drivers clear that inside zone. Wow. Samuel just threw a nasty lead run, getting deep inside of those boxes. I can't wait to see what he does in the chase position, folks. That was absolutely fantastic. All right, both drivers are now swapped with Samuel in the chase and Maxime in the lead. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go. Maxime in the lead. Samuel in the chase. Maxime's going to give a great initiation. Samuel is following very closely in the chase position. Very nicely done on the line and on point by both drivers right now. Maxime's going to give a little bit of a wall tap, but that's okay. His car is unfazed. Whoa! Samuel with the dive. Absolutely going nasty. Both missing that inside clipping zone. Woo! Man, I was feeling the heat from that. Oh my goodness. Honestly, both drivers did a fantastic job.
Samuel is the winner.
But Samuel is going to be moving on. Nice job, Samuel. Up next, we have Andrew versus Benjamin. Good old Andy from Team Endless versus Benjamin Lavelle. Lavelle? You know, I'm just going to stick with the first name. Sorry to butcher it. Lavelle? I'm just going to stick with Benjamin, but we'll see what happens. All right. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go with a restart. I was about to send them off, but unfortunately there was a bit of contact on that wall. We have big car versus small car. A Mazda Miata versus, is that a Toyota Chaser? Nice, okay. We got a Saloon versus the small little car. But let's see who's going to be winning this battle. So drivers, are we really ready? Judges, are we really ready? Everybody really watch the lights. Let's see, a smooth start. Looks good to me. Wow. Talk about a little car with big power. That Miata came out swinging. But Andy is unfazed with a smooth transition, keeping it close to the wall, deep in that outer zone. Benjamin and the Miata are cutting up close. Andy's going to give him some massive angle. Ooh, there is a bit of a gappage issue. That Miata decides to take some extra points home by knocking down that cone. Nicely done. All right, now that we've swapped both drivers in their positions with Andy in the chase, Benjamin in the lead. All right, drivers, you guys ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody, watch the lights. Here we go. Benjamin in the lead. Andy in the chase with a rocket ship of a start. Benjamin and that small little Miata are going to go absolutely ham, just like Andy did with that cone back there. But it's not over till it's over yet, folks. Ooh, Benjamin throwing out some massive angle on the Miata. Andy is slowly creeping up to him. Almost did the same thing the Miata did on that inside zone. Seemed a bit of a rough run from both drivers on that second half of the battle. But let's see what the verdict is.
Andrew is the winner. Andrew, the winner.
Andy's moving on. Very nice. Andy's going to be moving on. All right, up next we have, is it Julian? Did I get that right? All right, Julian versus William, not the William that is on Team Endless. Wait, I just realized that I said William Gunter was on Team Endless. He's on Team Elite. All right, with that little mix-up cleared up, we ready to go? Awesome. Drivers, are you set? Hold on, Sebastian's giving me the no finger. Let me get the yes thumbs up. There we go. Judges, we got a thumbs up over there? All right, drivers and everybody else, watch the lights. All right, here we go with the restart. My bad. Didn't see what was going on. Okay, now that we have the restart, drivers, are we ready again? Judges, are we ready again? Everybody, yet again, watch the lights. Let's see, can we get a smooth, clean start? Yes, we do. Here we go with Julian in the lead. William in the chase. Wow. Absolute heat coming from Julian's car. Just because it's a red GTR means that it's running red hot. William in the chase position is actually doing a very good job. Does touch that cone, but he is on top of Julian right now in the chase position. A beautiful job as they go across the line. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Wow. Talk about a young underdog. Oh my goodness. Folks, I can't wait to see what he does in the lead position. This is going to be a fantastic battle here. All right, let's swap sides. William in the lead, Julian in the chase. All right, folks, let's get this party on. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everybody watch the lights for the ultimate smackdown. And here we go. William in the lead, Julian in the chase. A great initiation by William, coming close to that cone into the outside zone. He is on point and online. Julian is in the chase position, catching up quite nicely. Beautiful job by William in that outside zone. Does miss to the inside, but will he throw off a show in the danger zone? Yes, he will. Here they both come now. Both drivers are going across the line. The young man with a steaming hot car. Oh my goodness. Folks, I don't know. Judges are taking their time going over who is winning, but that was some fantastic driving from both drivers. William, I am very impressed with that. I wasn't even doing that when I was a kid. I was probably just lounging around somewhere else. You, my friend, are an all-star RC drifter. But the question is, who will be moving on to the top 32? It has to be one more time. It's so predictable when they take this long.
Just a moment, we will look for the review.
Oh, we're going into video review, folks, so we're going to have to stand by for this. So obviously it seems that the judges need to make a decision on who is winning that battle. I'm just going to skip around here. Okay. Judges, do you want, hello? Do you want the phone? Do you want the phone? Anyone want the phone? Anyone want the phone? The phone? You want the phone? Nope, no one wants the phone. We'll be right back with this decision. The suspense is killing me with this silence. Oh my goodness. Honestly, it was a very hot battle, but the judges are overlooking the footage to see who is taking home the gold into the top 32. Why y'all look like you're sitting on pins and needles? I mean, I know this is RC drifting, but come on, this is RC drifting. We gotta have fun with this, not be stressed to the point where our limbs are locking up and they're stiff. I mean, I do that all the time when I'm up there. Actually, gives you a good idea. Should I commentate while I battle, or should I let someone else commentate while I battle? Let you? Oh! All right, when it comes to my battle, I'll let you commentate, Jay. I am very interested. Hey, listen, if he causes me to spin out, I'm blaming him for my driving. I got a thumbs up, so... That, therefore, is a vital sign of agreement. But it seems that the judges are not coming to an agreement on who is winning this battle. I mean, I knew this was intense, but like, dang. It's taking a hot minute to see who is winning this battle. But honestly, both William and both Julian did a fantastic job out there, pushing the limits of their cars, getting deep in the zones. Obviously, there's like little mishaps here and there, which I believe is what the judges are overlooking to see if someone had caused those little mistakes or if the driver had caused their own little mistake. So I have no idea what's going on right now, as I typically do. Nope, still not ready yet. I still keep looking over. I'm like, are they ready? No. Are they ready? No. You know what? I'm not even going to try. They're not even ready yet. Until I see Alex pivot around, that's when I'll know they're ready. Alex, you better pivot nicely when you come around to tell the folks who's winning or if we're going into it one more time. I don't even think they can hear me. I'm down here talking to the void. Specifically, Alex's back. Oh. Alex put down his clipboard. I thought he was going to tell us something. See, this is the hardest part about the emceeing job. You never know how long these guys will take, and then suddenly they'll just be like, hey, we have a winner, and I'll be like, I was in the middle of a conversation. How dare you interrupt me? Judges. Oh, we have a judge standing. We have movement in the judges' booth. This is quite crazy. And we still got nothing. Ugh. Judges, you're killing me over here. I don't do crowd work very well.
We have a winner.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Can I get a drum roll, please? Yes?
William is the winner.
Hey! William is going to be moving on. Wow. That took some decision making. Y'all were locked in like, okay, guys, who do we let win? We can't let the kid lose because that would look bad in front of everybody. But with that long overdue decision, William is moving on. Up next, we have Mark versus Becca.
So just for some reference on that battle, that was really good by both drivers. What it came down to was the finish. There is a 0 at the finish when we told drivers you have to finish all the way through. And Julian in the chase spins out at the finish and that's what changed the course of the battle.
All right, thank you for the explanation, Alex. Let's now move on to Mark versus Becca. All right, drivers, are you guys ready over there? If you need a deep breath, take it now. Very good. Let's always make sure to be at a breathable level. Judges, are we ready over there? Judges? Awesome, we are set to go. All right, everybody, watch the lights. And we are underway with Mark versus Becca. Here we go with Mark dishing out a phenomenal lead line. Becca actually matching him in the chase position. That is quite fantastic. Whoop. Becca does take a little bit of a sharp turn, almost going off track, but reconnects and is back online. Mark is giving up a phenomenal lead right now in that inside clip. Becca is catching up in the chase position. Very good, very good. Let's see what happens when we swap the sides. With now Becca in the lead and Mark in the chase. Hopefully that rubber duck on the back will help with countering that weight. Does he have his seatbelt on? I want to make sure the little duck is not going to fall off. The duck is safe? The duck is safe, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Safety is a major thing in the automotive world. All right. Drivers, are we ready? Judges, are we ready? Ducky, are we ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go with Becca with a careful and amazing start. Keeping it safe and keeping it clean. Mark applying that chase pressure right now. As you now go from the outside back to the other outside. Nicely done, Becca. On point and on track. Mark is there applying that chase pressure, but Becca is unfazed as they go into the final zone. Nicely done, Becca. Keep it nice and wide as we go across the line. Nicely done. Well done, drivers.
Mark is the winner.
Mark is going to be moving on. Becca, that was, wait, Mark, you said? Hello, judges, Mark's moving on. Okay, just making sure I wasn't mishearing anything. All right, folks, it is now time for the MC to compete. I will either make myself a fool or I'll still make myself a fool. Here is Jay to commentate for this battle.
All right, guys. I'm Jay. I am the MC at Strictly. I've been hosting myself. Give Misak a round of applause. And we got Max, who's leading and who's chasing. Misak in the lead and Max is in the chase. Alrighty, guys. Judges, are you ready? Drivers, ready? On the lights. Misak comes out the gate nice and slow, nice and smooth. Throws it in the first quarter. Nice off the wall transition. Oh, hits the cone. It's okay, but he's going to push it through the next zone. Going to get through the X. He hits the X nice and clean. A little short on this one, pushing through. And Maxime is showing. Oh, a little shutdown from Maxime. Oh, Misak is going to go through the zone, pushing out nice and wide. Maxime is closing the gap. Misak's pushing it wide, going to push out the zone. And he says, yes, I got this. Up more. Louder. Louder. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I got to be louder. They say, oh, okay, I see the difference. I see the difference. I see the difference. Hey, I'm used to, our mic is like, you know, this is wild. This is wild. I'm so used to, like, you know, a smaller area, but here we go. Here we go, guys. Judges, ready? Drivers, ready? Maxime in the chase. Maxime in the lead. Misak in the chase. On the lights. Maxime comes out of the gate, nice and smooth. Throws it nice on the wall in the first corner. Misak is on the chase, on his door, giving him no room for error. Can he close the gap? Misak is on all the points, pushing it nice and deep. He's going in nice and crazy. He's going in through the gate. Look at Misak saying he is going to keep on his door. Can he get nice and close? Can he knock on it like a Jehovah Witness? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. We got a great battle, guys. That was definitely a great battle. No, I'm not asking for a round of applause myself. It is the first time I'm kind of shaking in my boots. It's not really my normal, but hey, we're here. MC Misak is coming back. Great run, Misak. Take it over.
And with that, I am debuting as the... I know this is soul crushing, but just give it to me, Doc. This is elevator music.
Max is the winner.
And I am debuting as the loser. Told you folks I would make some of a loser myself. I'm just going to retire my remote there. It is going to rest in peace for the rest of the comp. But we are now going to move on to Adrian versus Thomas. Adrian, you are in the lead. Thomas, you're in the chase. You know what? I'm just going to leave my car on for now. Ooh, it looks like Thomas is going to... Oh, he's not going to try and get an aggressive start. He is lined up perfectly with Adrian. And with that, drivers, are you ready? Judges, you ready? Watch the lights. Here we go with Adrian in the lead, Thomas in the chase. Very nicely done with that inside clip. Good on that outside zone, nicely done. Ooh, a lot of angle. Unfortunately, almost looks like Adrian chokes out Thomas back there. But Adrian's gonna ride the rest of that lead line with Thomas trying to catch up. A little bit messy, but there is room for cleaning up. All right, let's swap sides with Thomas in the lead, Adrian in the chase. Okay, here we go. We have Thomas in the lead, Adrian in the chase. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, you ready? Watch the lights, everyone. Here we go. Adrian is actually starting off with a huge start. Thomas, however, is going to give him a nice lead line. Ooh, there seems to be a little bit of a gappage, but that's okay. Thomas is absolutely hanging off the edge on that rear tire. Goes a little bit deep on that inside. Adrian is trying to take the cone home as a souvenir from Canada. Here we now go into that last outer zone. Ooh, a little bit of contact. Whoa. A little bit of a mess up there. But let's see who the judges are deciding to win and move on to the top 32. I can definitely tell you that I'm not moving to the top 32. Oh. Judges are now making another long decision, so we don't know if there's going to be a one more time or someone moving on. I have no idea. But I'm going to walk over here, and hopefully someone will use vocalization to shout out who is the winner. And we'll soon find out if it's going to be no one. I walked over, and no one made a decision. That's perfect. Anything from the judges? No, of course there's nothing from the judges just yet. But I will say we are very close to wrapping up the top 64 and enjoying some delicious chicken. I don't know why I put an accent to that, but that's how good of the chicken it is. See, that's how you entertain a crowd. You just make any animal noise and people will normally follow along. So it's like... And I am the fool barking like a dog. Everyone else is like, ha ha. The lucky cat, I see it, I see it. What I don't see is a decision from the judges. And I am running out of water. Not patience, because I have plenty of patience, but I am running out of water.
We have a one more time.
Ah, see? I do it whenever they take a long time. It's a one more time. Wait, what? Why wasn't my battle one more time? All right, we're running that one more time. with Adrian in the lead, Thomas in the chase. Thank you, Rich, for taking my car. All right, let's now go for the one more time. Drivers, are you ready? Adrian, you ready? Okay. Judges, you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go, folks. Adrian in the lead with Thomas in the chase. Ooh, hanging off the edge a little bit there. Seems that it looks like Thomas got a little bit choked up there. Adrian is throwing out some massive angle. Smooth and steady wins the race. Whoa, Thomas, be careful. I thought you were going to hit that danger zone right there. But no, there is no contact in the danger zone, but only massive angle. Nice job. Let's now swap sides. All right, now that we swap sides, let's see what Thomas will do in the lead and what Adrian will do in the chase. So, drivers, you ready? Judges, you ready? Everybody watch the lights. Here we go, Thomas in the lead, Adrian in the chase. Ooh, a bit of a wall tap from Thomas, but his car is still under control. Adrian is hunting him down in that chase position, applying that pressure. Backs off a little bit now. And is now catching up with that inside clip. Here we go with the danger zone. Whoa, a beautiful dive. Woo, Adrian almost cut him off there, but no one makes contact with that inside cone. But unfortunately, Thomas threw it a little bit too much and couldn't make it to that outside zone. But great job on that last run. And just as, oh, no, I think we have a decision. And it's...
Adrian is the winner.
Adrian is going to be moving on. Nice job, my man. All right, the final battle for the top 64. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave versus Mike. We have Dave in the lead, Mike in the chase. All right, everybody, here we go. Drivers, are you ready? Judges, you ready? Everyone, watch the lights for the final top 64 battle. Here we go. Dave is going to go with a nice smooth start. Mike trying to jump the line to catch up, but Dave and that Corvette are very fast. But Mike is now catching up in that BMW, trying to put on that chase pressure. Wow, Dave is absolutely throwing down some phenomenal lead lines. Mike is right there in the chase position, applying that pressure for the inside. Dave keeping it off the cone, but keeping it close and exciting. Wow. Is there that thing where it's like, very good, very nice, very good, very nice? See, I'm technically a bass, but I'm a falsetto when it comes to singing. But anyway, let's now swap sides with Mike in the lead and Dave in the chase. All right, drivers, are you ready? Judges, you ready? Everyone watch the lights. And here we go. The final battle for top 64. Mike in the lead. Dave in the aggressive chase. Throwing on some massive heaters right now. Almost trying to overtake. Whoa. I know that Corvette is a fast one, but that was a little bit too fast. Mike, however, is keeping his car under control, not letting Dave push him around. But here we go with a huge setup for that lead into that final zone and across the line. Nicely done by both drivers. Phenomenal. But there can only be one.
It's a one more time.
And it's a one more time. So technically not one remaining. It's technically a one more time. Just for now. So let's go back with Dave in the lead and Mike in the chase. Everything good over there, Pat? Ah, okay. Hey, some people have cars set up differently, or it could be something detrimental. Let's find out in this one more time battle. Drivers, you ready? Judges, you ready? Everyone, watch the lights. All right, folks, here we go for the one more time battle between Dave and Mike. Wow, Dave is throwing out some fire right now. He is not messing around, and he is zooming through this course. Mike, however, is applying that chase pressure, matching angle quite nicely. We have a little bit of an issue on that outer zone, but the drivers are going to clean up. Dave nearly over-rotates. Unfortunately, he made contact with both inside cones, cone 2 and cone 3. But let's see what happens when we clean it up. And we swap drivers with Mike in the lead and Dave in the chase. Thank you, Val, for fixing up the cones. All right, let's see if this will be the final battle for this one more time between Dave and Mike. So drivers, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Everyone watch the lights. And here we go. It's a good start from Mike. Will Dave initiate in that chase position? Yeah, he'll actually dive right there. Mike throwing out some huge angle in that outer zone. Here we now go transitioning into the other one. Dave getting aggressive yet again in that chase. Mike trying to throw down that lead line. Unfortunately, the danger zone has claimed its first victim, and that first victim is Mike.
Dave is the winner.
Dave is going to be moving on into the top 32. Fantastic job by everyone in the top 64 bracket. Now with that, folks, we're going to take a short break before we go into the top 32. So, in exactly 1 hour, if you're on the East Coast, that's going to be at 1:30. We will be back and live with our top 32 drivers. Stay tuned.